Hello. Okay, week 2, expectations. Okay, so in your Canvas, you can, if you've already finished this week 19 module, you don't have to, okay? But you can, just so that you know, do you see this right here, this little arrow? You can collapse this so that you don't have to keep scrolling as much. You don't have to, but just know that you can, okay? Okay, so week of August 24th. Here we go. Okay. Okay, we're not quite to like history yet. We have to talk about the AP test some this week. We're getting there, just not quite there yet. Okay. So this video right here is going to be right here. Look, it says Monday. You should do this video. Then the tutorials link is right here, just like a lot of you have done that already this week, which is cool because at least then I can put a face to your names. Like I'm staring at your names all day on these things and like marking all your stuff and grading all your stuff, but it's nice to be able to see a face. So that's cool. Okay, look right here. Ooh. You have a quiz this Friday. This Friday. Yeah. Okay, look. If you click on this is your review sheet. I give you review sheets like you have here, except they're not detailed. Why? Because all this information is in your notes. I'll show you where those are in a minute, or it's in your vocab. I'll show you where that is in a minute too. So for your for your quiz Friday, you're gonna have to be able to label on a blank map all the continents, the oceans, the Mediterranean Sea, Eurasia, and Afro-Eurasia. You're like, I don't know that stuff. You should. You had an entire year of geography. I am reviewing this week, but in all honesty, that right there is straight up review, okay? Then you have some basic vocab words that you are gonna need all year. It's in your vocab sheet. I'll show you where it is in a minute. Okay, but you need to know when I'm talking about MC and LEQ and SAQ and DBQ, you should know exactly what that is. Okay, that's why we got to do these as vocab words, because these words are going to be with us all year long. These words that you see, context, evidence, what am I out of order? It's thesis, context, evidence, analysis, and synthesis. I put thesis at the end. I don't know. They're literally on my wall. Right in that black thing, right here, because they're so important, you need them all year. Okie dokie. So you got to know what they are. Then you need to know when the AP test is. It's May 10th, unless it changes. And then you need to know, like, in AP class, what is your Super Bowl or your World Cup, soccer people, or your UIL show for all of y'all that aren't whatever, okay? This is your review sheet. Should you study it before you take the test? Should you make sure that you know all this stuff before you take the test? I say test. Quiz, yeah, it is timed. Okay, so let's go back. All right. First thing you're gonna do, hopefully, is watch this video because it says Monday. And then you come down here and it says Monday. Yes? You're going to do your vocab sheet. Click on your vocab. Okay. It'll take you to this. Guys, I noticed that with the last week stuff, some of y'all aren't reading the directions. You're clicking this, and then you're downloading it right here. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, and then you go, well, what do I do? I have directions up there for a reason, y'all. Okay. You come here using the glossary in the yearly resources module. I'm going to have a million of y'all ask that. I know I am. I'm going to have a million of you ask so. It is, oh, I didn't mean to really move that. It is here. I guess I was thinking the submit button. yearly resources. Up here, click it, and your vocab glossary is right here. This is where all your definitions are. Glossary. You can download it if you hit here to your computer and save it on your computer somewhere, or you can just always use it down here and just scroll down, okay? But like, you're gonna look at this and go, okay, so I need to know what AP means. Okay, what does AP mean? I don't know. What does AP mean? What does AP? I just saw it. I just passed it, didn't I? Maybe AP is not on your paper. AP means advanced placement. MC, I know that one's on there. Let's find the M's. Did you find it? Look. Okay. This, just like with your student information sheet, no. This, just like with your student information sheet, this is due, okay? Now, some of y'all had a hard time uploading stuff, and I don't know why. I don't know. If you're in Google Drive and you don't make it like a shareable thing, then you can't upload it. So you have to make things shareable. Some of y'all, where is it? Right here. I have to switch to student view so I can show you this. Some of y'all will need to copy and paste. Okay, this is what yours is going to actually look like. I just had to get to it. All right, so here is that vocab right here, okay? You come here, and then look, you hit submit. When you hit submit, this down here opens up, okay? All right, if you're gonna upload with a file, you do this, choose file, and then you find the file out of here. But some of y'all, again, I don't know why I can't open some of them, but some of them I can't open. So whenever I wrote you back and I was like, I need you to do a text entry, copy and paste your answers. That's where you hit text entry right here. Click that, and then you can type directly in here, or you can copy and paste the entire assignment in here. Okie dokie. Okay. Now, I want to go back. Yes, I want to leave. Come on. Okay, look. Look at your module this time. Do you see these? And do you see how this is bold, but this is not? Because you have a quiz in this module, look at the top. You have to do everything. You have to do these. These are things you have to do. But you're going to have to do this first before you can click on this. Then when this you can click on and get your notes, you're going to have to do this video first before you can do this one for TCEASY. Then you have to do your quiz for the, it's a practice quiz, don't freak out. But you have to do your practice quiz for the continents before you can do your practice quiz for the oceans, before you can do your actual quiz. Okie dokie? All right, let me get out of student view so I can show you some of these. Okay, so after you do your vocab, you've done it, you've submitted it, it's all good. You can get your notes, all right? Normally my notes are in like outline form. These are a little bit different because we're talking about geography right here, and we're talking about the AP test. So they're a little bit different, all right? Just like always, you can download it, click here, and then down here at the bottom, you can download it and save it to your computer, or, almost died. Sorry. Or follow along with me in the video where I'm explaining what all of this stuff means. You have to know this. Okay? Guys, I can see how long you're in Canvas. And some of y'all have been in for about an hour and a half this last week, which is the amount of work I gave you. And some of y'all have been in for like 3 hours because you're actually watching people's expert videos and you're actually commenting on things and you're actually like involved and you're like my star students already. And some of you have been in Canvas for 17 minutes or less. I can see that. That's bad. Look, you have a week to get your assignments in, okay? However, if you have chosen to not do this week, the 19th, you're like, oh, this stuff isn't due until the 26th, so why do I need to bother? Well, this stuff is all due on the 28th. See, I went ahead and I was being kind by giving you more time to do these 2 assignments. This is only 2 assignments. 2. Your expert video and student info sheet. And if you've only been in Canvas for 17 minutes, you haven't watched these 2 videos right here. And it's part of your grade. Because I can tell in your answers. Guys, if you're going to wait until the very last minute to do things, the 28th, you're going to have another entire module on top of that. You need to do your assignments the week that they are put out, or you're going to end up way behind, especially in AP. We move fast in AP. We're going to have quizzes in class where I'm going to say, okay, everything up to the 28th is on a quiz. And if you're like, well, I'm still on this one. No, you should have already finished it all. Are you following? So if it comes out in this module, which it is, you should do it this week. The extra 10, the extra week, 10, I don't know what that was about. The extra week where it says not due until, that means I will let you turn it in until. But you're going to be behind. And if you're behind, that's going to mess up all your quiz grades because you're going to be expected to know that stuff. You got to keep up. I'm sorry, it takes organization, and that's just with online, but it does. Okay? So those of you who haven't done last week's information sheet yet and the expert video, you better get on that. Because guys, you're going to end up with all that stuff due this Friday. And then, did I say this Friday? Next Friday on the 28th. And then next Friday on the 28th at 4, I'm going to make this module live. And you can be like, oh my gosh, now I have all this stuff I have to do. And all of these thesis, these are things you have to turn in. And you're going to end up behind. Guys, you need to take care of assignments as they come out. Don't look at the due date. Look at the week of date, especially in AP. I would say every class, but especially AP. Especially. And especially once we come back and we're like, this A-B hybrid thing, and part of your stuff is online and part of your stuff isn't, you got to keep up. If it says to do the week of August 31st, that's the week you do it. If I'm allowing it to not be due until September 8th, that's because I'm being generous. I'm trying to give you a little bit of extra time, but there's going to be tests in here, and the test is not moving. And if you haven't done this stuff, and we have the test, sorry, you don't know that stuff. You need to focus on these dates. If it says the week of August 31st, that's when you do it. So let's go back to the week of the 24th. I didn't mean to flip forward. But you will have your vocab on Monday, And then you have your notes that I will go through with you in video. Tuesday, you should watch this video and take notes. Wednesday, you should watch this video and take notes. This stuff is on your test. Thursday, that review sheet, I put it up here, okay? But if I were you, I would review, make sure you know this stuff from Tuesday and Wednesday. And then Thursday, you have, it's like 2 minutes long, for real. It's a video quiz. I'll show you. It's Edpuzzle, and I love Edpuzzle. But it's an Edpuzzle video quiz. And so what that means is, so nice. Whenever you get to these things, the video is gonna stop, and you have to answer this in order to move on. If you're like, oh, I'll just go back. You can't skip the video. You have to. You're like, I can rewatch it. No, you can't. It'll back you up to the last previous video. You can't start over. Okie dokie? So that one was Europe. If you were paying attention, you just got an answer. And then you'll need to scroll down to the blue button. Don't hit next or it won't record this. This is a practice grade, but it is a grade and I'm checking it. Okay, because I need to see where you're at, geographically, okay? So instead of, don't hit next, you're gonna scroll down until you see the blue button and hit submit. Oh, then it tells you the answer. Yay, you got 100%, you got it right. And then you hit continue. So you'll have to scroll up and down over here. Okie dokie. Then Friday, come on. Okay, then on Friday, you can take the quiz. Now listen, in all honesty, if you're one of the people who have chosen to do like all of your history stuff on Monday and all of your English stuff on Tuesday and all of your math on Wednesday or whatever, that's fine. You can do all of this on Monday and you can go ahead and take the quiz. Let me show you what the quiz looks like. Here we go. I was like, I know I can preview it. Okay. You have, or not you have, you are timed. So be sure before you take this quiz, nobody's gonna mess with you and you're ready to go. You only have like 15 minutes. It's not that long. Okay, so you hit begin. Okay. Is it gonna let me do it? I don't know if it'll let me do it. Yes, question 1, there it is at the bottom. Okay, I want you to see, look up here. If you look up here, dang, I don't know if it'll show you. I think I'm gonna have to, let me go into student view so that you can see exactly what it's gonna look like. Student view. I can't show you because you have to finish all of those module stuff. That's okay, y'all are smart. Okay, look. Here's what I'm wanting to show you. So you go in here to take this quiz, yes? Okay. Let's do a preview. Begin. Okay. Oh, it is right there. That's what I was looking for. My big old head was on top of it. Right here, it tells you how much time you have. And underneath that, so it doesn't say it yet, but underneath that, it'll tell you how much time you've like used. Like it's a countdowner thing. So question 1, you better all get this one right. What is the continent represented by number 4? Well, you look at it, number 4, and you're like, oh, okay, it's right here. All right, scroll down. Oh, look, I already marked it. Australia. Let's look at the next one. You look at number 6. Okay, you mark it. Okay, and it'll have like a, I'm not gonna do it, I'm not gonna take the quiz for you, but you have a timer thing. Guys, There's 25 questions, I think, if I remember right. I think there's 25 questions. Um, I took it multiple times, like as a test student. See, I've taken it 4 times just to double check and make sure it's all good. Each time, all 25 questions took me less than 5 minutes. Now, I know what you're thinking, but Mish, you know all the answers. I know. I know. But I will tell you this, when you have a timed quiz or test, that's why we're timing them. You don't have time to look everything up. So if you're like, all right, I'll just Google everything on my phone, she won't know. Well, yeah, I will. I'm not stupid. I did the same thing when I was in college, guys. But that being said, you don't have time to do that. So be careful. Be sure that you are ready to go. I have given you 2 times to take this, I believe. Once you start the quiz, yes, you can take it twice. Okay, so if you're like, oh, I missed one and I need that 4.0 average or GPA or whatever it is, so I need to take it again. Take it again. You can take it up to 2 times. Okay, once you're done with that and you finish everything in the module, you are done. Guys, the biggest thing, I'm very serious. The biggest thing out of what you need to know is when it is the week of, that's when you should do it, or you're going to get behind. Don't you dare look at those due dates. Who cares what the due date is? After the due date, I'm not letting you do it anymore. You get to have a whole nother assignment. Are you following? So be sure that you're taking care of stuff during this time. And please remember, I can see how long you have been in Canvas. I would show you, but I can't, because all your names will be on there. And then everybody will know who's only been in here for 15 minutes or whatever. Yeah? But I will email parents every weekend. Well, if I need to, because you're not doing your work. Don't make me do that. Don't make me get you in trouble, and don't make me miss my weekend with my dogs. Take care of business. You have chosen to be a college student in this class. So be a college student. Okay, okay. All right, das ist alles. That's all. Bye. Oh, and if you haven't turned in your stuff from last week, the student info sheet and the expert video, you better get on that this weekend. You better get on it. Those are due.